Good morning, everyone. How's it going? It's my guy knows a guy. NBA betting today. It's Monday. It's a great day. Let's get to it. Let's get productive, everyone. Yesterday was really good on the show. Hit every pick we put out there. It was one of those days. And I actually thoroughly enjoyed watching the games, except for the Raptors game. Although I faded my team, the writing was on the walls there. My Raptors got splattered by the Warriors last night. Shout out to the Suns, the Bulls. Reggie Jackson came through. I leaned Clippers as well in that game. I did not bet it because of the scheduling spot. If that was a weekday, I would have been on the Clippers in that game. I just didn't like the spot for them in the the early afternoon game. They have a pretty treacherous history right there. Good morning to everyone that's been patiently waiting in the chat. Samson, how's it going, bro? AF Bets, Trevor, Akbar, Philip, James. Good morning, everyone. Verify, Mario. I don't have too much today like yesterday. It's not going to be a high volume day for me. And Isaiah Stewart, that was a crazy situation. We already know in real life there wouldn't be that many people, to hold him back in real life. Isaiah Stewart probably would have got to where he was trying to go if that was on the court in real life. He got bowed in the face. That's how it goes. But LeBron got ejected deservedly. Let's see how that goes going forward, if there's going to be any suspensions with that situation. Good morning, Joseph. How's it going, brother? SJC. Any takeaways from you guys in the chat from yesterday's games? Yesterday, we saw the favorites did their thing yesterday. The favorites really covered. I think the Lakers the Pistons were the only dog to cover yesterday. The Suns, they're kicking into high gear. Yeah, the Suns look like the Suns from last year, although they played essentially a doormat. The Nuggets are falling apart. Jokic didn't play. We're getting reports that Michael Porter Jr. of the Denver Nuggets might be suffering from a nerve issue. This is terrible doomsday scenario for the Nuggets. They just gave him the bag. And he can't even get on the court now. Hopefully it's nothing too serious for him. But yeah, the Nuggets are on a severe downward spiral. And check me out on Twitter. My guy knows a guy. It's the recap from yesterday. Going to pull up some of the odds from today. And I'll be honest. I only have a couple of looks for today. There are a couple of games where the markets did not open the way I anticipated. So we're going to keep looking at the odds, and let's get to it. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit subscribe. Subscribe to the channel and hit the like button for me. Give it a chance later on replay. You can come back, watch the video. Let's get to the games. Pulling up the odds on sportx.bet. Make sure you visit sportx.bet, the crypto sportsbook owned by its community, especially if you're outside the U.S. It's an absolute no-brainer. Send me a message on Twitter about the platform as well. So actually, it's my computer is somewhat freezing up, so I'm going to pull up the odds on my phone. Yeah, so we have the Nets and the Cavs today. KD is back today. I lean towards the Nets in the first half right here. Going to see what direction the line moves in. I lean towards the Nets in the first half in this game. Should be a game where they're motivated, even though they're playing the Cavs. They almost lost to the Magic at home. Different travel spot for them. They're going to Cleveland. Jared Allen might be activated for this game. Keep an eye on that. He is a matchup nightmare. We have the Hornets and the Wizards. This is another lean for me at this moment. I lean the Wizards again, actually. I did not bet this game. The Celtics, minus 11.5. I also lean Celtics minus 11.5 today. I think they're just going to be too much for them. The Rockets are trying to make early season history. They're on a 14-game losing streak. Really young team. They're trying to get their coach fired, Stephen Silas, man. It's tough. It's tough for Stephen Silas right now in Houston. 15-game losing streak. This team cannot score. They've been getting off to some decent starts in certain scenarios, like against the Knicks the other day. I actually won't be surprised if the Celtics will be up at the half right here. It's 11.5 on the full game total, but the halftime spread is juiced up to -7. I like the Celtics at the half as well in this game. I think they're on an upward trajectory. Jason Tatum is starting to figure it out. Dennis Schroeder is also playing some amazing basketball right now. I don't think he's getting enough attention. Dennis Schroeder is really, really going crazy right now. Yeah, good morning, Luke, Anthony, Jonelle, Joey. I see everyone. Do you wanna TiVo the Great, Mark, Raphael? Let's keep it going, everyone. Okay, so Thunder Hawks. I'm taking I'm taking under 54. First quarter under 54. Celtics. Rockets. I had a first quarter under with the Celtics and the Thunder the other day. Last second first quarter step back three by SGA of the Thunder killed the ticket. But I'm going to run it back with the Celtics first quarter under against the Rockets under 54. I'm booking that right now. The Hawks and the Thunder. The Hawks are another team that had a somewhat slow start. They're getting back to the standard that they set for themselves. But hey, they're still not out of the play-in picture scenario, although it's early in the season. They're still going to be motivated to try to get some results and move up the standings in the East. It's going to be tough to finish top 6 in the East this year. I think the Hawks will roll again, but I'm going to take the first quarter under right here as well. I see maybe a slower start to this game and the Hawks smothering this Thunder team in the first quarter. First half under Luke as well is probably a spot-on pick. I also think SGA scoring props are a go in this game. I think even if the Thunder get blown out in this game, the Thunder coach will leave him on the court long enough to hit his mark. I didn't see the number. I'll check it out right now, but it is on my short list today for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the OKC Thunder for the points prop, but I did not bet that. I did bet the under for the first quarter of the Rockets-Celtics game and the under first quarter for the Hawks and the Thunder. Okay, moving on. Pelicans, T-Wolves, no play for me. Other than Anthony Edwards' points prop again. I had that prop the other night. Because of the blowout against the Memphis Grizzlies, the coach pulled him out of the game, but he was in attack mode, playing super efficient. I don't see any reason why that doesn't change, especially against a team that plays very, very poor transition defense. The game should open up for Anthony Edwards tonight. I like his points prop total tonight. Against these Pelicans. Let's go now the Bulls, Pacers. I like the Bulls -3 here. But the prop market for me is not open in this game. I'm going to wait before I take the Bulls in this game. I like them first half as well. I'm going to wait. I'm going to book one of those two tickets, either the Bulls first half or the Bulls first game. But because the prop market isn't open and this team has been playing quite a few games recently, I'm just going to make sure that everyone's in the lineup. But I do feel like DeRozan and LaVine will get it done tonight against the Indiana Pacers. Just going to hold off a few hours. There's no harm in that. And just waiting for this one. I think that they're going to roll. They've made me a believer, made some money off the Bulls recently, and are going to continue to try to hit these spots. A points prop I do feel strongly about in this game is I do think it's going to be a Zach LaVine night for the Chicago Bulls. I think the Bulls are going to I think this is a Zach LaVine points prop. See if it opens at 25.5 or 26.5. I think the over for Zach LaVine is a go. He has a high level of familiarity against this Pacers team being in the same division, even during the years when the last couple of seasons where the Bulls weren't necessarily a great team. I think he pops off against this Pacers team tonight. So we have the Suns and the Spurs. This is a suspicious spread to me. Sandwich game, schedule, it could be a scheduling game for the Suns. It's still Suns or nothing for me tonight. Just make sure Chris Paul plays in this game. He is getting up there. There's wear and tear. I think this team is on a mission. He made a statement just last week that the heartbreak of losing the finals is fueling this team. If you're wondering why they seem to have an extra chip on their shoulder, they're playing pretty efficient basketball tonight. Keenan said he likes Lonzo's over on threes. I like Lonzo's points tonight as well against the Pacers. I like Lonzo's points against the Pacers, and I like the Bulls to cover everything against the Pacers. Okay, the Suns, don't go too crazy on the Bulls though. If you're hitting the same team over and over again, don't go crazy on them just because they made you money the previous day. Okay, that's my best advice right there. Hey, you're tuning in from the Bahamas. Shout out to the Bahamas, bro. Beautiful place to visit, bro. Definitely better weather than Canada right now. Shout out to Todd. Let's go. Luke, flight. Let's take flight. Hit like for me, everyone. Hit like for me, everyone. Lonzo didn't do too well last night, but they didn't need his services like that. Next game, Magic Bucks. The Bucks have been causing heartbreak to people that believed in them over the last week, including myself. They've taken my money twice in the last 3 games. For this game, there is a play that I feel very strongly about, and I've already bet. It is the Orlando Magic team total under 102.5. The Magic are not scoring 100 points tonight. Whether the Bucks cover or not, the Magic are not scoring 100 points tonight. And I lean Bucks first half and full game again. I don't care. Cole Anthony is back today, but I have a feeling that we're going to get a stifling performance from the Bucks defense and their reserves. These Magic players were trying to showboat and stunt during their mini comeback in the end of the game against the Bucks the other night. I see a really bad performance from the Magic tonight. Give me the Magic team total under 102.5. So no play for me on the Suns yet. I'm going to wait to see if they're a go. The line is trending towards the Spurs right now. I do want to take the Suns again. A prop that I do like if Chris Paul plays. This is I did not play this yet though. I'm just giving out my short list right now. Is Chris Paul to hit over 1.5 threes? If he plays tonight, he's going to hit over 1.5 threes. Memphis Grizzlies against the Jazz tonight. Jazz -10. Jazz -10 against the Grizzlies. We have Dylan Brooks out for tonight, or he's doubtful. He's not out officially just yet. If I'm mistaken, everyone in the chat, help me out with that. Help me out with that. Whether or not he's in the game or not tonight. Before the game, I think he was just before this chat. I think he was just doubtful before I went live. Also, hit the like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. It was a great weekend. It was a great weekend. Great results. Swept college football Saturday. Yesterday was a great bounce back day for me in NBA. Going to try to keep it going for today. But once again, we're going to stay reasonable. We're going to stay disciplined, and we're going to just not bet everything on one game. And it's really, really fun. Hey, I'm saying all the right things, right? Isaiah Stewart really lost his mind last night, but you know, I want to talk about that another time. That's not betting related. It's just crazy. It's all over the news and stuff. It's just a crazy situation. LeBron bowed that 20-year-old in the face. Okay, so we have the Grizzlies and the Memphis. We have the Memphis Grizzlies and the Utah Jazz right here against the Utah Jazz. Let me just get the odds for this game for a second for the halftime, because there is a small sprinkle I like in this game. It's pretty risky. I don't anticipate many people to follow this one, but I'm going to sprinkle that Grizzlies first half money line. I'm going to sprinkle the Grizzlies first half money line. If you're tailing, hey, you don't have to bet this one. It's my risky play today. Just pulling up the updated odds for everyone that does want to maybe sprinkle something on that. Yeah, it's plus 250 first half for the Grizzlies. I'm going to sprinkle that plus 250 for the first half. Okay? Not too much to explain there. It's just a system play. Just going to keep rolling. And pulling up the odds for this last game. The Kings and the Sixers, another game that I like. I like the Kings in the first half. I like the Kings in the full game right here. I think the first half might be a better play. I've already recounted a lot of bets, but in the NBA, I like to take. It's a very rare instance, but I like to take teams after their head coach gets fired. It's a trend that's cashed at a very high rate over the last 3 years. When a head coach is fired, that team comes out with a lot of fire, no pun intended, in their belly for the next game. I would not be surprised if the Kings have a very good performance against the Sixers tonight. I'm going to wait for a bit of news on this one, but I heavy lean towards the Kings right here. It's my guy knows a guy. This guy said LMAO. What you laughing at? Oh, you're laughing at someone in the chat. I thought you were laughing at the Kings pick. Hey, they are laughable. The Kings are laughable. The Kings are laughable, man. Shout out to the Raptors, though, man. The defense is not what it used to be, man. Shout out to the city, though. Shout out to Scotiabank Arena. Hit the like button for me, everyone. It's NBA betting today. Today I'm rolling with that under. Let me pull up the accurate odds. I'm going to recount the spreads for you right now. Take a second to visit sportx.bet, the crypto sportsbook owned by its community. And if you're outside the U.S., send me a message right after this stream. Send me a message on Twitter at my guy knows a guy right after this live stream. I'm going to wrap this up and list the picks right now and get out of here. Thanks for everyone patiently waiting, for being patient. We're going through ups. We're going through downs. It's an amazing season so far. Just want everyone to stay patient. I hate seeing people lose. So let me pull up the stuff right now. Wow, my laptop is really, really tripping right now. Okay, so I am taking the Houston Rockets and the Celtics first quarter under 54. I'm taking the Atlanta Hawks, OKC Thunder, first quarter under 53.5. I'm taking the Orlando Magic team total under 102.5. And two props that I really like today are Zach LaVine's points over and Chris Paul over 1.5 threes. I believe he only played 23 minutes last night for those who are afraid of the back-to-back, but they are still traveling and they might not need him to beat the Spurs tonight. So just wait on that one until game time. Wait till Wait till they tweet out the starting lineup for the Phoenix Suns. And also wait for the prop market to open up for the Bulls. I'm not sure why it didn't open. Maybe someone's sitting out in one of those two games tonight, okay? In the Bulls and the Suns game. But I think it's a go. I think it's a go today. I lean Kings. I lean Celtics. I lean Wizards. I lean the Wizards. And Bulls. I'm going to wait to see that the Bulls lineup is out, and I actually think I'm going to bet the Bulls first half and full game. So follow me on Twitter at MyGuyKnowsAGuy. Going to do a Twitter Spaces this evening at 6 p.m. And although I'm going one unit on the first quarters, more than the props. Thanks for asking about the unit sizing. Akbar, what's up? Yeah, I'm going to get out of here, everyone. It's a really, really great morning. If you guys didn't get a chance to watch the show or you just came late, check it out later on replay. It'll be on YouTube all day. And join me on Twitter Spaces later around 6 p.m. Visit sportx.bet and check out my card later. I'll tweet out some of my picks later on Twitter. You guys appreciate your day today. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Let me get out of here. The Wiz Kids, Akbar. The Wiz Kids are going off this season. They're 7-1 ATS at home. That's not an endorsement of today, but the Washington Wizards are printing money. Let's go.